Today, I'm gonna be telling you whether Jiaoqiu and Sparkle is worth pulling or not. Once again, as usual, if you've already decided on pulling these units, then you can just skip the video. But before you do that, let me tell you a great Honkai Star Rail related service. Introducing Loopbar, the best platform for recharging your Honkai Star Rail accounts. With Loopbar, you can get safe transactions, incredible discounts, and super fast delivery. The top-up process is quite simple. Let me show you how easy it is. Just go to loopbar.gg, enter your account UID, select your recharge amount, and you're done. Today, I'm buying 3,280 shards, which normally costs $50, but is reduced to $42 on Loopbar, so you get to save 20%. Now let's see if I received the shards. Look, I've received the shards in literally 10 seconds. This service is extremely fast and hassle-free. All recharging goes through official partnership routes with Hoyoverse, so users get to enjoy all official Hoyoverse recharge events. Even bigger content creators like Dukaja, David Times, and Toshi use Loopbar for recharging purposes. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description and join Loopbar today. Don't forget to take the 5% off coupon for new users. Now that that's done and dusted, now for the people who actually are still on the fence, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Jiaoqiu is a Acheron supports. That's all there is to it. He may seem viable in other comp if you assume his uptime is 100%, and purposefully put worse light cones and uptime on Pela. But that's all just smoke and mirror. Don't let 650 action value calcs or simulations tell you otherwise. Anyone who is decent at the game knows that he doesn't work with ratio and whatnots. Anyways, as to which situation he's good for with Acheron, he's niche even there too. For a single target, you need a lot of prior investment before he becomes viable. You would need Acheron's signature, E2 Sparkle, and Silver Wolf beforehand, then you can replace Pela with him, as Death Shred would be overcapped with E2 Sparkle. That's the only solution where he's a vertical investment for Acheron. For comps with Sustain, you would need E1 Ranmei or E2 Sparkle, and yes, Ranmei is a Sustain. To put it simply, you need around 5 or 6 cost team before you pull Jiaoqiu for him to be good. Also, I guess that answered the question about Sparkle. She's worth it if you go for the Idolins. Her E2 is really broken. Now, the other situation where Jiaoqiu is viable is if you don't have DOT units to run Acheron with in Pure Fiction. In that case, you can run Jiaoqiu with Acheron, as that'll be her second best AoE option. So, to put it simply, he's the best Acheron investment for a single target eventually, after you get a 5 to 6 cost Acheron team, and he's the second best AoE option for Acheron. He's not optimal in any other comp other than Acheron. Don't even try to entertain that. You can spend a cost increase in many different ways that is better. So if you don't have a well-invested Acheron team, it would be wise to pull E2 Sparkle, or wait for Fei Xiao, who is a ridiculously strong DPS. I suggest spending to get E2 Sparkle first though. She's a side grade to Bronya at E0, but really OP at E2. For miscellaneous stuff, he doesn't have a gacha locked achievement, and his strip is like an NPC. They are really trying hard not to sell him, but still the best Acheron vertical investment for single target content eventually. As to whether you should pull him or not, I can't tell you that because I don't know your account situation. But I gave you all the conditions in which he'll be good. So if it lines up, you should. If it doesn't, then don't pull. If you want to support me, once again, use the link the pinned comments to recharge. That's all there is to it. Good luck pulling if you decided to do so, and I'll see you in the next one.